Hello everyone, very good morning to all of you guys. Good morning Vikshit, how are you? I hope you are doing absolutely fine. And good morning to all of you guys. Good morning to all of you guys. So, welcome to Olive Board. And as we were continuing from the previous week, okay, so we had a little bit change in our plans. So what we decided later on, like let us complete the time and work chapters, like this particular chapter first. So till now we have only done the MDH concept, no? So we have done like from absolute basic the MDH concept and a little bit on the basic efficiency concept. Basic efficiency concept. Correct? So these things we have already done, these two concepts, right? So we have like what we had decided, let's complete these two things, like we have completed these two things. So one very important part is left, that is LCM method. Okay. Now, why LCM method is very important? For so many different types of questions, na, we need this particular method. We actually need this particular method. So like if they ask, like some people, like a particular person is joining late, say after 5 days, or a particular person is like kind of leaving the work after 3-4 days. So and say there is like some a few people, they are working alternatively. So for all those types of concepts or all those types of questions, we need LCM method. That is the primary method to solve. That is the primary method. Okay. So it becomes very important that you have a strong idea, strong command over this particular technique. This is a technique only, right? This is a method only. This is a technique only. This is a way to think, way like it's a new approach towards those type of questions. Okay, that's all this is. It's not very difficult. It's not very challenging, so to say. Perfect, everyone. So we'll learn this. We need to learn how to apply this, how to think. That's all. Now this land, as we already know, and if you are someone who is joining us for the first time, this particular method or this particular series we are using, no, this particular series on YouTube is for absolute beginners. We are starting from like pure basic. So there is no prerequisite. You don't need to know anything. If you are an aspirant, if you are targeting SSC for the next year, meaning now I should not say next year, for 2025 as well as 2026, you can start your preparation from here. So what we are doing, just to give you guys an idea, so we are kind of like throughout the week we are kind of understanding different concepts from different chapters. So we have started with this chapter called time and work, and afterwards at the end of the week we will conduct a practice session. We will conduct a practice session. Now let me say this is also free, but this practice session, like the YouTube classes are also free, and this practice session is also free. Just need to download the app and get yourself registered, because this practice session, that won't be live on YouTube, that will be live on in the app, but you will get complete access to this only if you sign up. You don't need to pay anything. It's completely free to each and every one of you. Okay, so that's the thing. Now let's dive right into the थोड़ा पढ़ाई कर लेते हैं. Okay, now what is LCM method? देखो, understand this. Let me say one thing. LCM method, or the some may call it efficiency method as well. This is just a technique. What do we do? Let me give you guys an example. So there is one person A. A can complete a particular job. A can complete a particular job in say 20 days. Okay, we are learning from absolute basic. A can complete a particular job in 20 days, and say there is another person B who can complete a job say in 30 days. Correct? Perfect. Now they are asking what? Now they are asking, say now if both of them are working together. Now A and B both are working, they have decided ki chalo, they like let's do it together. Now in how many days they will be able to complete this particular work. So that's a very, very simple question, just for understanding purposes. We are not doing anything extraordinary. Okay, now please understand this. So in our schools, we have learned this. Sir, the whole work, let's take it 1 unit. So sir, A is doing 20 days, A is taking 20 days to complete that 1 unit. So in one day, A does 1 by 20, one day B does 1 by 30. Yes, that is one good method. That is also something you can use, but there is a problem in that method. That in that approach, you have in that conventional approach, you have a particular problem. What is that problem? If the number of days are a little bit on the trickier side, the fraction becomes very tricky to calculate. The fraction becomes very, very tricky to calculate, and in a little bit complicated problems also, it gives you a little bit of a headache. So in order to avoid that, there comes this savior that is called your LCM method. So LCM method, the basic of LCM method, what does it say? It is saying you always assume your total work. Similar to what? Similar to your MDH concept. It also revolves around your total work only. It also revolves around your total work only. Now, what is it saying? Ki bhai, take your total work as the LCM of the times given, of the time. Now, in this question, the time is given in number of days. In this particular question, the time is given in number of days. In some other question, the time might be given in number of hours. In some other questions, the time might be given in number of minutes. So whatever, so the unit does not matter. Only thing you need to remember is the time, LCM of the times given to you. And one more thing, please keep this in mind. Whenever you are taking this, the units of time must be like the same. Units must be same. Meaning there is one particular unit that is in hours, another unit that is in minutes. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You need to uniformly, either you convert all the times to hours, or you convert all the like hours to minutes. Anything works, but always the units must be uniform. Perfect. Now LCM of the time, if you take, you'll say LCM. Over here we have two times. One is for A, that is 20. Another is for B, that is 30. So LCM of 20 and 30, that is your total work. So if you do this, so 20 and 30, what is the LCM? So LCM is 60 units. So I'm taking 60 units. Now because I don't know the unit, that is why I'm writing units. That is why I'm writing units. Now you might say, sir, how did you get this LCM so quickly? It's very, very simple. Always I'm giving you a short trick, which I've already discussed in my paid batches as well. So always, out of these two numbers, which one is bigger? Out of 20 and 30, which one is bigger? Sir, 30 is bigger. Now ask yourself one simple question. Ask yourself one very simple question. Sir, is this 30 divisible by 20? Is this 30 divisible by 20? The answer is no. No, sir, this 30 is not divisible by 20. So if the answer is no, take the next multiple of this bigger number, that is 32s are 60. Now again you ask yourself the same question, sir, is 60 divisible by 20? The answer in this case is yes. So whenever for the first time, again, whenever for the first time your answer comes out as yes, that is your LCM. That is your LCM. So, clear? So that means that total work is nothing but 60 units. Total work is nothing but 60 units. Now once we have understood the total work using this LCM type thing, then what we need to do? We need to figure out individual efficiencies. Individual efficiencies. Now what do I mean by this? What is individual efficiency? So individual efficiency means, so that means total this whole work we are talking about, let's assume, like think like this. That means that there are 60 small works or 60 steps to that particular work. There are 60 steps to that particular work. And A takes 20 days to complete those 60 steps, because in order to complete the whole work, A is taking 20 days. Meaning A takes like 20 days to complete those 60 steps. So meaning A can do how much? What is the efficiency of A? Efficiency means how much work A can do in one day. How much work A can do in one day. So meaning 60 steps in 20 days. So 60 divided by 20 steps in one day. That means these many units per day. That is the efficiency of A that we have understood in the previous classes. So that means a 3. That is a 3 units a day. That is a 3 units a day. So that is the efficiency of A. But again, you see, we need to figure out the same for B as well. Sir, what about B? B is taking 30 days. B is taking 30 days to complete the same work, meaning complete these 60 steps only. So what about B, sir? So B, efficiency of B will be 60 divided by 30 units a day. So that means that this is 2. That means that 2 units a day. Now, think like this. Meaning now, that means I can simply say A can do 3 steps or 3 units of work every day. B can do 2 units of work every day. A can do 3 units, B can do 2 units. Now, if both of them decided that we will do the work together, if both of them has decided we'll do the work together, so how much they will do? Sir, A plus B, the combined efficiency, meaning if they are now working together. So A will do 3 units of his own, B will do 2 units of his own. So total they will do, sir, 5 units of their own in every day. And they need to, in order to complete the total work, they need to complete how much? They need to complete, sir, 60 units. So time, how much time will they take? So 60 units they need to complete. They are doing 5 units a day. So every day they are completing 5. So 60 divided by 5 you do, sir, that is 12 days they will take. That is my answer. That is my answer. Now please understand, this is the basic approach of this LCM method. This question, like they will never ask you such easy question. But just to understand the steps, because you understand the LCM method, the problem with this is like there are like 2, 3, 4 steps involved. But please understand, these steps are very, very easy to calculate. These steps are very, very fast. Like if you are good in calculation, it will hardly take you 20-30 seconds at max. And this is the fastest way to solve. Yes, depending on a particular question, there are faster ways. But that is very question specific, that like which we have learned last class only, the basic concept class. I have shown you a few questions which are like which could have been done without LCM method just by using the basic concepts. But here today we are learning the LCM method. So it's important that you learn in a proper manner. It is important that you learn in a proper manner. Perfect? Perfect, everybody? Chalo. This is how you should understand or approach LCM method. Now let's solve a couple of questions that we will also get a better idea. So I have taken one question for you guys. Sorry, not this one. 1 second. Yes, this particular question, let's do. So very simple question asked in CGL 21 pre. Very, very simple question which was asked in CGL 21 pre. Okay. Now let's see. Let us see what they're asking. A and B can do a certain work in 6 hours. Sir, I got one time. A and C together takes 4 hours to do the same, meaning do the same work. How long will it take for C alone to accomplish the task? Please understand, learn and think very, very softly. Okay, very, very softly you understand. Okay, now you see. Just if you go like this, 1 second, A and B is given, A and C is given. Okay, chalo, ठीक. So there are 2 times that is given to us. That is 2 times. I guess there is some printing mistake, most probably. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Now they are saying, okay, uh, this question actually doesn't, you don't need LCM method. But still, at least let me give you the approach and then I'll give you the answer. You don't need to do anything. It's a single, like, just look at the options, you will get to see. And I'll explain why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. Now, A and B. So we have 2 times 6 hours and 4 hours. I don't think we will be able to solve it at the end. Let's see then still. Now, 6 hours and 4 hours. So, sir, what will be the total work? What will be the total work? Let's just understand. So, total work using LCM method. Now, why I am doing it using LCM method? Because you see, we are learning LCM. We are learning LCM method. Okay, that's the primary reason I am using this method. Now, 6 and 4, because these are the 2 times that we know, right? Now, that means 6 and 4, that is 12 units. That is 12 units, 6 and 4. Again, you will say, sir, how did you do it? Bigger number is, sir, 6. Is 6 divisible by 4? No. Take the next multiple of 6, that is, sir, 12. Is 12 divisible by 4? Yes, that's your LCM. The first time the answer comes yes, that is your LCM. Always that rule follows. Always that rule follows. Okay. Now, sir, if that happens, so let's figure out the efficiencies. Now, these 12 steps of work, 12 steps, 12 units, A and B together. Now, this is like being done by whom? Sir, A plus B together. They are doing it. They are completing these 12 steps in how many hours? Sir, in 6 hours. In 6 hours, sir. So that means that 12 divided by 6, that is 2 units per hour is their combined efficiency. Efficiency of A and B. Efficiency of A and B. Correct? Because they are taking these many units, like A plus B is taking 2 units per hour. Now. Sir, A and C. I feel, I am very much skeptical. I feel this will be A, B and C. This will be A, B and C. Like, keep it, because otherwise you can't solve it. You can't solve it, but using options you can solve it very easily. But still, A, B and C together, they are doing it. Now, A, B and C, all of them working together, meaning their combined efficiency will be what? Meaning, sir, A plus B plus C. Their combined efficiency. So, all 3 of them together, they are completing these 12 units of work only in 4 hours. In 4 hours, sir. So, that means that their efficiency will be what, sir? 12 divided by 4, because sir, 12 units they are completing in 4 hours. So 1 hour they are doing, sir, 12 divided by 4, that is, sir, 3 units an hour. 3 units an hour. Now think like this. Now please think like this. Sir, A plus B plus C, they are doing 3 units an hour. And A and B, they are doing 2 units an hour. So, sir, from here, can you tell me what is the efficiency of C? How much C is doing an hour? How much C is doing in an hour? Sir, A and B, they are gone, sir. So, the 3 minus 2 you do, so that means 1 unit an hour. 1 unit an hour that C is actually doing, sir. Meaning C, efficiency of C is how much, sir? That is 1 unit per hour. Now, if C alone wants to complete the task, C needs to do how much, sir? C needs to complete 12 units. C is doing how much, sir? C is doing 1 unit in 1 hour. 1 unit in 1 hour. So 12 units C will take how much time, sir? 12 units C will take, sir, 12 hours, because 1 unit an hour, so 12 units, 12 hours. So that will be your answer. That is option number 1. That is option number 1. Now let me give you one shortcut. We understood this particular thing. We understood how to approach certain types of questions. We understood this LCM method. Now, in this particular question, let us think in a different manner. Let us completely think in a different manner, and you will understand why learning is important. Because if you have a clarity of concept, if you have that clarity of concept, then only you can think in this fashion. You see, you don't need to do anything. It's a CGL proper PYQ asked in 2021, and I am telling you, if you take more than 2 seconds to solve this, then your preparation it is still a long way to go. Now, why I am saying this, sir? A plus B, both of them together, they are taking 6 hours. All of them together, they are taking, sir, 4 hours. Again. All of them together, they are taking, sir, 4 hours. Right? So, C, sir, alone, can you think like this? C alone, sir, needs to take more than these 2 times. Can I say this? You think na? If the number of persons are less, time will be more or less. If number of persons reduces, say for example, you have a plate of biryani in front of you. If you eat alone, you will finish it faster. Or say you and me both are eating from the same plate, then we'll finish it faster. So you'll say, sir, definitely when we both are like eating, then in that scenario the plate will come like finish faster. So meaning, please understand, meaning number of men, if that increases, time reduces. And vice versa, if the number of men reduces, time increases. So that means that A, B and C, if they are doing it in 4 hours, A and B, they are doing it in 6 hours, C must do it in more than these hours. And there is only one option that is giving, that is satisfying that. That is 12 hours. That must be your answer. That must be your answer. You see, you don't need anything. You do not need anything to solve. Okay? Completely clear to everyone? Absolutely clear this to everybody? Very, very simple stuff. Very, very simple stuff. Right? Moving on to our next question. Now, this is a beautiful question. This is a beautiful question asked in last year's paper, because like the mains has already happened, so it's now last year, not last year. So it is CGL 2023 pre-question. A and B can do a project in 9 days, sir, one of the times. B and C in 12 days, another time. C and A 18 days, another time. So 3 times are given, efficiencies are given, like efficiencies we can figure out. Now A, B and C, they are all working together. In how many days they will be able to finish? In how many days they will be able to finish? Sir, first things first, sir, LCM, take the LCM to figure out the total work, sir. Total work will be what, sir? Total work will always be the LCM of times. So time is a 9, 12, 18. Now again do a smart work, sir. If you are taking 18, do not take 9. Why, sir? 18 itself has 9 in it. 18 itself has 9 in it. So I am simply calculating the LCM of 12 and 18. Sir, 18 is divisible by like 12. Please understand, let me repeat this once. 18 itself has 9 because 18 means what, sir? 9 in times 2. So 9, why should I take if I am taking 18? Because 9 is itself there. 9 itself is there inside 18. So I don't need anything. I don't need to take this particular like 9 like separately. So I'll be only dealing with the LCM of these two. So bigger number, sir, 18. 18, ask yourself the same question. 18 is divisible by 12? No, sir. 18 times 2, so 36. Divisible by 12? Yes, sir. That is your LCM. So that is your total work. That is your total work. Perfect. That is your total work. Now. So now out of this, figure out the efficiencies. These 36 units, A plus B, they are doing in 9 days. So what is their efficiency? Sir, A plus B, 36 divided by 9, sir, 4 units. 4 units a day. I'm like doing it a little bit quickly. So units a day. units a day. So 36 units they are completing in 9 days, 1 day, 36 by 9, 4. Sir, what about the second one? Sir, B plus C. B plus C. Sir, what happened? Sir, 36 units B plus C completing in how many days, sir? 12 days. So efficiency 36 by 12, so 3. So 3 units a day. Perfect. Again, this 36 units C plus A, they are completing in how many days, sir? 18 days. Sir, C plus A, that is 36, they are completing this very 36 units in 18 days. So, sir, divide this. Sir, divide this. 36 by 18, that is 2 units a day. That is 2 units a day. Now, we have all 3 of our equations. Now, whenever you have these sort of equations, I am giving you a good technique to solve. Please understand this technique will be useful in different chapters. So, always, whenever you see this, so if you want to figure out even the individual values of A, B and C, still this is the best method. Do not try to calculate, do not try to solve by taking 2 equations at a time. Do not, never do that. What's the best way? Take all the sum of all the equations. Add all 3 equations. Again, add always all 3 equations. What will happen? You see left hand side, you have a here, you have a here, meaning 2 A's. You have a B here, you have a B here, 2 B's. You have a C here, you have a C here, 2 C's. So can I simply say, sir, this is nothing but twice of A plus B plus C. This is nothing but twice of A plus B plus C, because 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's I have. And right hand side also you need to add 4 plus 3 plus 2. So that is 9 only. That is 9 only, sir. 4 plus 3 plus 2. So that means, sir, from here I can say the combined efficiency of A plus B plus C is 9 by 2. Combined efficiency or efficiency of all of them together, A plus B plus C, that is 9 by 2 units a day. Now they are asking in how many days. Now I know total work is 36 units and their efficiency, they are doing 9 by 2 like units a day. So time, they are asking the time. Time will be what, sir? 36 total, like whatever work needs to be completed divided by the rate of doing work. So this is 4 and this will also go on top. So it will be 8 days, sir. It will be 8 days, sir. That is option number 2. That is your option number 2. So you see, that's a very common type of question, and this is the best way to solve. This is by far hands down the best way to solve this type of question. This type of equation. Please understand, just to like give you the complete picture. Say for example, you need to figure out the efficiency of A. Say they've asked you in how many days A alone can complete it. Alone can complete it. Say, okay. So I'm saying this is 2025 CGL, just to give you guys an idea. Well, how will you approach? Sir, A plus B plus C, now I know. I need, so in order to figure out A, like the day A will take, the day number of days A will take, I need A's efficiency. How can I figure out, sir? I know the sum of 3. I need A, sir. So subtract this equation from this now. You see, A plus B plus C, I know. Out of that, B plus C is 3. So A value I can figure out. I can figure out the value of A. So A will be, sir, 3 by 2. So number of days. So that is the unit, like the efficiency of A. 9 by 2 minus 3. 9 by 2 minus 3. That is how this 3 by 2 is coming. So efficiency of, so number of days of A will be 36 divided by the efficiency. So that will be 24 days. Similarly, if they ask you B, if they ask you about B, so what do you subtract? So B means, sir, you subtract C plus A from A plus B plus C. So whatever they are asking, you just subtract the equations like you can say accordingly. So this is what we call your master equation. This is what we call the master equation. So from here you just need to keep on subtracting like the other equations one by one to get the information that you need. You just need to subtract the equations one by one to get whatever information you need. Over here, they are asking the data or the question based on this master equation only. But they might make you do another step on another line. So you should be ready to do that. You should be ready to do that. 23, they have asked you this. 25, they may ask you this extra line. This one extra line they may ask you. So if that happens, you have to figure out this much also. This much you need to do. Then only you can move forward. Perfect, everyone? Perfect, everybody? This is something, this technique, please, please, please remember. Please remember this technique. Perfect? Now, last question of the day. Last question of the day. Again, it's a question from the last time CGL was conducted, the previous year, because Saturday we had our mains. So, it's the previous year only. It's not the current year anymore. So, A and B together, these type of questions they are asking very, very frequently nowadays. Very, very frequently. So, I guess in this year's, the last year's CGL, in 2 of the shifts, similar type of question was there. Just value, the value has changed. The value has changed only. Okay. Now, A and B together can do a work in 12 days and 16 days respectively. So, always remember, once you have this, you have to understand we are doing LCM. So, total work, let's take LCM. Total work, you take the LCM of the time, that is 12 and 16. 12 and 16. So, that is 48 units. That is 48 units. Correct, everyone? So, that is your 48 units. Now, if this is 48 units, so that means I can figure out the individual efficiencies of A and B. So, efficiency of A and efficiency of B individual, how much will that be? Said 48 units A is doing in 12 days. So, in one day, sir, 4 units a day. Say, now, 48 units B is doing in 16 days. So, definitely, like B can do it in 48 by 16, that is 3 units per day. That is the efficiency. That is the efficiency. That is the efficiency A and B together, like we figured out. Now, they have worked together for 6 days. Now, if they work together in one day, how much they can complete? Sir, 4 here, 3 here. Total 7 units a day. That is they can do in one day. So, in 6 days, how much they can do? Sir, 6 into 7. That is 42 units. That is 42 units they can complete. That is 42 units. Now, please understand one thing. So, total work was 48 units. Total work was 48 units. What they are asking? Fraction of the work that is left. Total work was 48 units. In order to complete, they needed to do 48 units of work. They have done 42 units. So, how much is left? Sir, 6 units is left. Can I say this? How much is left? Sir, 6 units is left. Out of how much, sir? Total, that is 48. Can you figure out the fraction? Can you figure out the fraction? So, 6 by 48 is the fraction. So, that is, sir, 1 by 8. Sir, 1 by 8 fraction of the total work is left. 1 by 8 fraction of the total work is left. So, that is option number 3. Option number 3, 1 by 8 is your correct answer. You see, these type of, again I am saying these type of questions are very, very, very common nowadays. Very, very, very common, this type of questions nowadays. Like SSC, CGL, CHSL, CPO also last year asked us very similar questions, just the values were different. So, two people can do, like they have given you the work, like these many days, they have worked together for these many days, fraction of the work. Like exactly the similar question they are asking in different exams of SSC. So please keep this in mind. This is in terms of like from the exam perspective, this is very, very important. Okay. So I hope you guys understood the concepts here. So this was the first class, the very basic class on LCM based method. So the LCM method, how we take the total work as the LCM of the time and we proceed from there. We figure out the individual efficiencies and we proceed from there. This was the very basic idea of that. I've just given you this. Now, please do comment like if you are liking this particular series, and definitely we'll build on this. So there will be at least couple 3 more classes on this time and work thing. Then we will have a practice session at the end. Okay. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10. Please be there. I'll see you guys. Please take care. Till then, bye bye. Thank you so much.